Yeah, it is very scary.
All right,
Very
so
scary.
I got a question for the ladies. What do you believe women look for in a man? It could be what you look for,
one
or
at
it
a
could be
time.
in general.
I would say most women look for
Yeah, we'll start here. Yeah. Go ahead.
finance, stability, quality time. You know, if they could be themselves, like, you know, because some women, I ain't gonna lie,
Hold on. So you're saying women look for what? Give me 3.
finance,
Yup.
stability,
Okay. What else?
and security.
Okay.
Can you protect them?
All right.
Okay.
What about you?
Loyalty.
What do you believe women look for in a man? Women looking for in a man. Go ahead.
Okay. From my point of view, loyalty,
Uh huh.
stability, both financially and
All right.
mentally.
All right.
I don't know. Maybe.
All right, that's fine. Loyalty and stability
Okay.
for you. What
Okay,
about
finance.
you? Uh huh.
Fuck it, I'm gonna say me. I like finance, respect, and I like an equally yoked partner. Like I could work
Yoked.
out anything with you, equally yoked. Like I need somebody that's on the same time as me. We on the same
50-50?
page. Yeah, you feel me? I don't mind. See, I'm the type of female. Regardless, I'm
Okay.
gonna pay my bills regardless.
Hold on.
I don't
You said
understand.
equally.
Equally yoked. Yes, an equally yoked man. A guy that means a lot. A God-fearing man. That means a man that understands compromising. A man that understands his role and my role. That's
For
what
sure.
equally yoked.
Definitely.
It's a lot. That
Yeah.
come
Okay.
with, that's,
So you want an equal partner?
I guess.
That sums it up.
If you wanna simplify it, yeah.
Okay. What about you?
If I'm gonna be completely honest, I feel like a lot of women always ask for honesty over loyalty, because I'd rather you be honest with me about what you're doing than say you're loyal and go ahead and do this, that, and third.
Loyal. Okay. What else?
Honesty, not
Honesty.
loyalty.
Honesty. Oh, you said honesty, not loyalty.
Yes, honesty.
Okay. What else?
Communication
Okay.
and comprehension. Because without comprehension, there ain't no communication. Without communication, there ain't no comprehension. Because I could speak a whole bunch of shit, and if you're not understanding where I'm coming from, we're not communicating at all.
Who hurt you?
Listen, I'm only 21, but I've been through a whole bunch of shit. At the end of the day, that makes me the woman who I am today. And
You been through a lot, huh?
Strong women.
Bye.
At 21, huh? Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. What about you?
For
What
me,
What do you believe women look for in a man? Could
I'ma
be
speak,
yourself or.
I'm gonna speak for me.
All right.
Knowledge. Come on, we need knowledge now.
Period.
Knowledge. What else?
I'll say, loyalty and respect. That's the same for me. Because if you respect me, you're gonna be well. That's not, but. My
they're
man,
different.
if you respect me, you're gonna be loyal to me. I'm gonna make it happen. That's it. What
You're gonna
else?
make the man be loyal and respect you.
Yeah,
Yeah, nigga, respect me.
it's on you. No, I ain't gonna be like, yeah, nigga, respect me. No, I'ma respect you as a man. I'ma treat you like a king. I deserve. I want the same thing.
Submissive.
But if you're not, I'm on what you want. What,
Oh, so he
you want to be
when he
a
pouring into
rude
you-
ass nigga?
I'm gonna be a
I'm
rude
a
ass
rude
bitch.
bitch. Fuck it.
So basically, what he pouring into you, you'll pour back into him.
Because what you
Type
give
of
is what
Not
you get.
even, cause if it's I dealt with the toxic stuff. I'm not gonna pour no toxic back. I'm gonna get gone from you, baby. You can have that.
Get gone?
Yeah, I'm gonna get gone.
Out of there, skedaddle.
Yeah,
Okay, I got you.
yeah.
What sexy red said? You.
But yeah, and stability. I have kids. I want you to make sure I'm stable, and I also want to make sure you're stable.
Okay.
Wait, kids?
Yeah, I have two, a girl
two?
and a boy.
Okay.
Is it,
Like I-
is it the same dad?
Yeah, one
Okay.
baby dad.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
right.
Now, what do you believe men look for in women? We'll start with you and then work our way backwards. So we went over what you want. Now we're asking, what do you think men want?
Okay, men. We're talking about men, right? Not boys.
Yeah, men.
Okay, men. I'm gonna
However
speak
you
for.
want to phrase it, yes.
No, I'm gonna speak for men then.
Real
Okay.
men.
I'm still kind of young, so I don't know. I'm not really all out there like that.
From
But
what you
I
can
feel
tell
like
us.
a man needs a strong woman, because even when a man breaks down, that woman's gonna be there to lift you up. Women,
So he needs a strong
women can
woman. Okay.
take a lot of shit now.
So he needs
and
a
a man-
strong woman. What
Yeah.
else? What else? Anything else, or is that it?
Nah, men need loyalty.
Okay.
Men need loyalty.
All right, cool. What about you?
I think men need somebody, a
What do
partner.
they look for? in
They
a
look
woman?
for somebody who makes them comfortable, who men don't really speak about their feelings and what they're going through, and when they find that person that they're able to, hey babe, I feel so and so this type of way, this made me feel this
All
made me feel
comfort,
that.
anything else?
Loyalty, always. That's what men always look for, and just to be there through thick and thin, through
Yeah.
the ups and the downs.
No offense, but you're about to get into a word salad, so I was trying to save time here. What about you? What do
I think men look for
in women?
a nurturer, submissive woman, a woman who can hold down the household and also stand on 10 toes on their own and be there for their man. That's why I feel like.
So independent.
Okay.
I won't really say that because when you say that, kind of, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like,
So nurture and submissive.
yeah,
Okay.
dependable. I guess I want us dependable. So.
Okay. What about you?
Nurture. I was
Okay.
going to say that, and loyalty as well, and respect.
All right. What about you?
I feel like a man looks for a woman that's gonna listen. Because some women don't listen.
Preach.
So hold on. When you say listen,
I said submissive.
do you mean listen as in I'm listening to your problems, or do you mean listen as in obey him?
I'm saying listen as in understand where he's coming from. Understand what he's trying to communicate to you as
Okay.
a whole.
man. Respect your man.
Okay, so
respecting
listen
him
and understand,
respectfully.
not necessarily obey.
Not necessarily
No.
obey like massa.
Damn.
You had to go there, huh? You had to go
I
there.
didn't hear one sandwich.
All right. What else? What about you? What else? Anything else? Just listener
another
listen to
thing-
understand. What else?
Another thing I would say is
A woman that could cook, because half of you heifers can't cook
Oh,
nowadays.
yeah.
I'm be real.
Hold on. It's her take.
Sorry.
someone that they could grow with. Like, you know, because some men do be having that inner child in them before they actually become that man that you want them to be. So, you
Oh,
know,
that's so
grow
true.
with them, not try to, oh, no, you're doing this. No, like, vibe with the man. Grow with him.
him.
Yeah.
That's interesting. So you think the man wants to grow with them? All right. So do you think when a guy gets with a girl, he wants her to change?
I mean, in a relationship, you change.
You have to.
Not
Yeah, but do you think the man wants that? That's what I'm asking you.
a little bit, not completely, not change who you are,
Right.
but like
Hold on.
change
For him?
to meet him in the middle that will make you a better person.
better you.
A better
Yes.
you for him.
Better version.
Right.
for
Better
y'all.
version.
At the
of you
end of
in
the
a
day,
sense.
when you
All
get
right,
in a
let me hold on. So let me ask you this then. So you think change a little bit. What about women? When they get with a guy, do you think they want him to change?
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely. Women be wanting
For
a man
sure.
to change his haircut, his wardrobe.
Oh, you know.
For sure.
I
Literally.
do. I do that.
But
I
at the
changed
same
the style so
but
much.
at the same time,
So
I
again,
don't feel like
and I asked that because you said grow with them. So do you think men actually want the girl to change as much as women want their man to change?
I could agree. Yeah, I believe
Well,
so.
I think it depends
how
on
do
the
you define
person.
change though? Because if you don't like him from the beginning, why would we date him?
That's common sense. Don't date him if you don't like him. Why
Yeah.
would you?
Yeah, but why do you want to change
Change
them?
is for you, not for the man. If
Right.
you say me and you're in a relationship, right?
Okay,
And you don't like my hair.
I love
But-
her.
Just saying, for instance, you don't like my hair, it bothers you. And you want me to try, like, you know, some
Something new.
color, some short pixie, some braids. I might look bomb as hell in some braids and a pixie cut. I would never see that until I actually try it. So that's me kind
your
of
man tell
changing.
you.
Okay,
Not changing who I
Right.
am, but changing
Kind
to
of step
see-
out the comfort
Open-
zone.
Yeah,
Open
Exactly.
to new things.
So
Open to new
for
things.
instance, for
Okay.
instance as well, it's
Got
not when we talk about change. We don't necessarily talk about appearance or style, or it might be the little mini habits that you might not see as a person that is like, damn, like I shouldn't be doing that, but your person recognize that, and it's like, you know what, like I see you do this, that, and the third. You know what, maybe you should try doing this sometimes. Or I see when you get mad, you black out and you do this and the third. It's like let's
try
let's
something.
maybe try to walk away. It's little changes like that, because at the end of the day, you got with that person to be with that person.
that
That's who you
person
fell in
for a
love
long
with.
time.
I'm not asking you to change who you are as a person, but at the end of the day, we all have tendencies that we know it's not healthy and it's not good for your partner. Now, I'm not asking you to change. Oh, your hair is black, I need you to be blonde,
Right.
or I need you to get muscles because I need a six pack. But it's like, hey, when you get mad and you start yelling and throwing shit, I don't like that shit. That's
So
not,
change that about
But I
yourself.
would
Handle
say-
it different.
Some things do come from trauma responses. Like male and females, we carry things from, we've been with somebody from high school,
Scary.
somebody for 6 months, and you know that person changed who you naturally was.
You got attached to them,
and you got
start
attached,
doing
and
things.
you just doing things out of the normal. So change doesn't happen like that. Like, you gotta go back to, you know, who you was 6 months
No,
ago
I
before you
definitely
started
understand
acting
that.
like gorilla and you know.
But it also takes somebody to point it out, because you might be doing something for, let's say, for instance, for me, I've been doing something for 21 years, and it ain't changed till I met this guy, and I've been with this guy for 6 months, and he's like, do you know, you realize you do this, that, and the third? And I'm like, oh shit, that comes from my childhood traumas, or that comes from my ex that fucked me over. Oh, that's something unhealthy that I need to change. That's when change comes in. It doesn't necessarily have to be, you know what I'm saying? It changes when you recognize something in you as a person, and you're like, you know what, I need to change that. And I need to, you know, this isn't healthy. This isn't correct. This isn't the right way.
Right. Everybody talking about change, but when it actually happens, when a male or a female come to you, can you actually accept that real shit? Like, can you actually accept it when a man be like, hey, babe, I ain't gonna lie, I don't like how you talk, like. Because, you know, some females are used to
when you
toxic relationships, you know what I'm saying? So, like, when your man comes to you, be real as a woman. Because I know I have some friends who can't take real shit. They get emotional.
I mean, it hurts.
Can y'all take that, though? When a man be like, oh, I don't like that, change this, change that. Because everybody think men are so harsh, but I'm going to be real. I think men is just blunt.
But I also think that it also comes in the way that you say things. Because it's not what you say, it's how you say it. So therefore, if you're getting me tight and you're throwing this and that, I'm not gonna be like, babe, you need to stop fucking throwing that shit. That shit gets me fucking tight. No, I'm gonna sit you down and I'm gonna have a conversation. I'm like, you know what, babe? I noticed that when you get really mad, you be throwing shit and you be saying shit that you do not mean. And I think we should work on that as a couple, as yourself. There's different ways. It's not what you say, is how you say it. So the way you come across as a person, because it's like, for instance, if a man is getting mad at their girl bringing up the same scenario over and over and over again because they're obviously not used to it, it's, okay, let's have a conversation. Let's talk about what's wrong. Let's talk about what's bothering you, and let's see what we can do to fix that. Instead of, bro, you always getting me tight. You always bringing up this shit. It's been 2 years already.
So you know all this information and still single?
I am single. I'm single on purpose.
Okay, by choice.
She wants
I'm
to be
single by
single.
choice.
Okay.
Because if I wanted to, I could have a whole bunch of niggas. And I can have my baby daddy as well.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god. Stop fucking lying.
We got a video to play. Let's play the video. Mo, can you give her the background on it, and then we'll react to it.
Oh Lord.
Yes. This is a viral video of a 31-year-old woman who is naming all of her accolades and accomplishments and still wondering, why is she single?
Okay.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and roll the clip. I think this one came from one of the supporters potentially.
A lot of supporters, actually.
You sent this one?
A
All right,
ton
cool.
of a lot of you guys send it.
All right, let's play it.
I don't have any kids. I got a credit score of 803 exact. Recently pulled. I have 2 paid off cars. I'm about to close on my first house this year in May. I'm not toxic at all. I got a big booty. I'm releasing an app on iOS and Android. I work hard as fuck. I'm not clingy, but I'll always make sure my partner feels appreciated. Okay, so I don't cook, but I can. I can learn. And it's not like I don't know how to cook, but I just don't cook as much as I should. I'm probably not as feminine as the average feminine female, but I wear heels, I dress up. I just feel like I have a very dominant personality. I'm 5'8" in my head, but 5'4" on paper. I've never actually lived with a partner before. I'm just trying to figure out, how am I not married with 5 kids running around? Like, what the fudge am I doing wrong? Most people say, oh, I don't give people a chance. Yes, I do. I have boundaries, though, and I don't let people fuck me over. I'm gonna say more than 3 times, because I give chances. I even give you a second chance. But it's so easy for me to just walk the fuck out once you start playing with me. But I still don't understand how I'm still single. I'm 31.
All right. Okay.
Whoa.
So, ladies, we'll turn it over to you guys. What do you guys think is keeping her single?
Maybe she's
in your
too
opinion?
dominant.
We'll go one by one, so that we'll go one by one. We can start here.
Okay, maybe she's too dominant. Sometimes a man likes a submissive female.
Definitely.
Some men do like dominant females, but baby, you may be a little too dominant. Like, you're not the man in the relationship. I want to still be the man. Yeah, this and that could go on, but I'm still the man.
All right. So you think she's too dominant?
Yeah, because you got everything, baby. I ain't really got to provide for you, even though I will, but you on your shit.
Yeah.
How can I?
She was talking about some of her accolades, 803 credit score, something like that, closing on a house. She said that she had a big butt. She said
Well,
she's not toxic.
if you do, forget your butt, baby. But if you do, congratulations to you.
Well,
if not,
that's what she was saying.
Oh yeah, I'll get my talk at the end, but yeah.
All right.
What
So you think she's too dominant? What do you think? Why do you think she's single?
I also do agree with the dominant part. Just by the way she spoke in that video, I can tell that she's very assertive and very like, it's my way or the highway. When you're dealing with a man, it's mostly like, what I say goes, and if you don't agree with it, maybe we can talk about it, but it's still my way or the highway. So in a relationship, you can't be both. It's my way, it's my way, it's my way, because there's obviously going to be conflict. That's why in a relationship, you have to learn when and how to be submissive to your man. When is the perfect time to be submissive to your man? You can't be dominant all the time, because at the end of the day, your man is going to leave you. I'm sorry.
Okay. You think that there's times where it's appropriate to be dominant?
Yes.
You said when.
Hell yes.
Yeah, it is time.
Such as when?
For instance. Oh, go ahead.
Well, yeah, I'm asking you when.
For instance, like if you know, for instance, you live with the man, you're sharing finances with your man, whether it's 50-50, whether he's taking care of all the bills. If your man is out constantly spending out money that you know you shouldn't be spending on, and you're buying $2,000 shoes, and you're going out shopping, you're going to strip clubs, at that point, that's your point to be dominant and be like, you know what, babe, this is not what we should be doing. This is our money. This is us together as a family, as a home. This is what we're trying to build. This is where you need to step up.
That's assuming you go 50-50 with the guy. Let's say he pays all the bills. Would you still think it's appropriate to go in and tell him how to spend his money if he took care of all the bills?
His money or our money?
I said assuming he pays all the bills.
But again, is it his money or our money?
Interesting. That question tells you everything you need to know, right?
What does that tell you?
I think he said his money though.
Yeah, like if he's the breadwinner and he pays all the bills, etc.
But she's putting under our money.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Because what if we're married and he's still paying everything in the house? Is it his money?
Right.
Or
so you still think it's appropriate to be able to be dominant in an area and tell him?
In a relationship, when you're in a relationship with a man and you feel like your man is going downhill, or you feel like your man is doing unnecessary spending, you should feel like you have the comfortability to get up and be like, you know what, babe, you're down high. If your man is over here gambling $100, $200, $3,000 and losing that shit, if you don't step out as a woman and be like, you know what, babe, maybe you should take a fucking break and maybe you should relax, then what are you doing? Honestly, that's your time to be dominant. That's your time because at the end of the day, a man, even though the man is a leader of the family, of the relationship, of me and a man knows when to bow down to his woman when the time is correct. Mm-hmm. So therefore, if my woman is telling me, you know what, maybe I'm spending too much, maybe I'm gambling, maybe this and the third, maybe I should listen to my woman, because at the end of the day, it's both of us in the house.
What if that's his what if he don't do nothing? Like, you know, he don't hang out with the boys. Like, gambling is his happy place. Like, it
ain't his happy place if he gambling $2,000 and he constantly losing.
When he taking care of you and he taking care of the house and he paying the bills and all that.
That's $2,000 we could have had.
But she's saying, my man, if the man secure like that, to have that money to gamble, what if that's the only thing he want to do?
Like that's his happy. Like that's what makes him happy. He enjoys going to the casino.
That's where budgeting comes in. So you yourself $5,000 a month to gamble. Sorry, Buki.
So you want to be a manager?
So you manage your man. I don't want to be a manager, but when it comes to me and my family and the place under my head, because at the end of the day, you guys know that gambling is an addiction. So it could start at $1, it could start at $5, it could start at $5,000, it could go to $10,000, $20,000. Next thing you know, our house is up. No,
it just depends on the guy. It depends
on the guy, like
and his mindset.
Thank you.
But yeah, honestly, not saying that I'm trying to come for you, but you sound like
Buki.
Like I know,
no, get her
but
ass.
Like you sound like money manager. Like if I'm holding it down, I'm holding you down, I'm holding the bills down. Your hair done, nails done. You got money in your pocket.
Don't tell me.
Kids,
but at the end of the day, who are you as a woman? Who are you as a woman to allow your man to spend $10,000-$15,000? No.
So you want your man to pillow check just you because you spending $2,000 every day in the Louis store, and then you got you paying for your friends dinner. You inviting your friends out on his tab. That's okay.
Okay, that's the difference. Me in a relationship, it is because at the end of the day, me and you are different as women. So what you might go out and spend $2,000 on a bag for, I might spend $2,000 on a trip. That's the difference.
So that makes it
So
better.
therefore, that doesn't make it better. But at least
It's still no difference.
I'm gonna spend $2,000 on a bag that's gonna sit on my shelf, and I'm gonna wear it 1 or 2 times just to say I got a Louis
But
bag.
the question was,
Or I'm gonna spend it on a trip to the Bahamas,
So
or to go to Trinidad.
You're
I
going
think
on a trip.
And enjoy the fuck of my
what
life.
she's trying to say is that the guy
You
made
have
the
no
money.
say-so.
So yeah, you don't have a
Simple.
say
You
in
have
because
no
he
say-so.
made
But
the
if
money.
me and you
That's
are
what she's
together
saying.
in a relationship, let's say for instance we are married, at the end of the day, who am I as a woman to let you, if you decide to go out one day and you feeling lucky and you blow out the whole, everything you got in your savings,
Yeah.
who am I as a woman to sit at home and be like, oh damn babe, you just blew $60,000 in the casino and now we're broke.
But if a
But
man
you
goes
should
out and
stop.
blows
But
all that
yeah.
money, then he's the dummy, really. Because come on now,
but I'm saying
know when
regardless,
there's a
shouldn't
point
even
to
get to
stop.
the
Regardless
point
of the fact
of the
whether he's
savings.
dumb or not,
So-
you as a woman should know your
I think
position.
the main thing to take away here is that you're saying that you got to be assertive. Well, you said the reason why she's single is because she's assertive and too dominant, but you said that you got to know when to be dominant is what you're saying, and then
Yes,
you're saying
you
it's
need to know
appropriate
when
if your
to be-
man spends too much money.
You need to be. You need
gave
to
the
know when
example
to
of him
be.
gambling or something like that.
And
is
he
what
was
you're
I'm
saying,
just
saying.
bow
saying,
down.
Yeah.
Bow down to her.
And to
No,
her,
at
regardless
the
of
end
who
of the
earns
day-
the money, like she's saying that she has a say in him spending the money if he overspends.
It's
Okay.
not more
I'm
of
not
as a
gonna
say.
lie.
It's
I
more
understand
as
both.
of. It's more
I
as
understand
of
her point,
if
too.
we are
Right.
living together and we're constantly and we're spending rent on this, whether you are paying it 100%, whether it's 75-25, whether it's 50-50, whether
Yeah.
regardless of the fact,
You,
at the end
you
of the
still
day-
have a say, is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. Just like if I was the money, if I was the breadwinner and I'm spending and I'm paying all the bills and I'm taking care of you and my kids and all this other shit, at
You
the end
will
of the day,
leave.
you as a man, you would want to be like, damn, babe, you keep spending $15,000 a month on bags and shoes and purse. And don't you think we should cut down a little bit and you know, like put it towards stuff that's
Yeah, if you were
actually-
making all the money, would you actually hear him out though?
Yes, I would.
No,
Me
you
as a woman, I don't know how many women you've spoken to on this panel. I don't know how many
Over
different women.
3,000.
Yeah.
Okay, but I am not one of them.
Yeah, you are.
Point blank. Period.
I don't know.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, bro. Incredible.
I ain't gonna lie.
Do I
When
need
I'm
to
with
call my-
somebody,
Literally, the
I'm
talking
like,
point you just
"Man,
gave is what a bunch of girls
Listen,
say.
them
But
tickets
that's
to
fine.
Cali be $1,000.
That's what I'm saying. I
Like
don't know.
that's
When
not
I'm with
that's
somebody,
that's
I'm
round
saying-
trip.
That's fine.
So and he be paying
all
for
right, what about
flight,
you? Why do you think that
everything
girl
else.
is single?
I ain't even gonna lie. I ain't even got an answer. I ain't even gonna hold you.
You don't
'cause
know why she's single?
I
Okay.
don't know because nowadays a
No, but
female can have the whole package and
That's the answer in
you feel me?
itself.
You feel me?
Okay.
I don't know.
All right.
What about you?
So you think she
Wow.
shouldn't be single then? Given all her accolades, like she should have a man, right? Because you don't even know why. So you're like,
Yeah, I don't know why.
okay,
You
so
feel
she
me?
should have a guy. Okay. What about you? Why do you think she's single, that girl?
Well, I have a different take
Sure.
because I'm 32 and I have my girlfriends are 30, 31, and she's 31.
Mm-hmm.
So she's saying like she's independent and I think she's a whole package and she's really pretty. But sometimes men our age, I feel like millennials, they get really intimidated by that and their ego is hurt. So when they see like a lot of independence and
Put
a lot of
together.
like put together, they are like, no, I want to help you and I want to like give you because that's the
Provide.
that provide and everything. But I think she doesn't want that. She can take care of herself. And she said that, and she said that she could leave really fast, and she gives you 1, 2, and third time she leaves. And I think that's also something because like she's a whole package. Maybe she doesn't like really settle for less.
So it's the man's fault.
So you're saying besides
It's always a man's fault. Why are you
Okay. All right.
Hey, that's America for you.
Okay, men's fault, and then
man's fault. What
so
do
it's a
you
man's fault, and then
mean?
she has high standards. So I have that right. You put men's egos because she's accomplished, and then it's the men's fault, and then she has higher standards.
Yeah.
All right. What about you? What do you think? Why do you think that woman
I
is single?
feel like she probably just looking in the wrong places. If you are a highly accoladed woman, you should not be looking for somebody that work at Burger King, McDonald's to fulfill
Okay.
your needs. Like, just as if you were a man. Like most men, if you know they got everything going for themselves.
So do you think a man that's so your critique is that she's looking in the wrong places, maybe at lower socioeconomic men. Do you think if she looked in places where
wrong
men
man.
make more money, they'd be interested in that?
I mean, probably, and she'll learn how to not run her mouth so much. and want
Probably,
so
or
much.
yes or no? What do you think? I mean, generally, what do you think?
Yeah.
If she met a guy that
Like, if
makes
she-
as much money as her or better,
Mm-hmm.
do you think they would be? It would be easier.
I feel like it would be easier. She'll learn a few things from just talking to that man or being around that man that, you know, he's financially stable. He got his own thing going on. So it's like both of them are in a position where I don't need you. So I don't have to settle for your attitude. I don't have to settle for what you want and how you feeling. Because, hey, I could do the same thing.
Yeah.
Same.
So it'll force her or the man to change. Either way.
Okay. So you're saying both of them need to, or she needs to get with a guy that doesn't need her.
Yes.
She need to get with a guy on her level. Same
Same
Okay,
level.
that doesn't need her. Okay. Interesting. Who do you think that if you had to pick one party in the relationship to need the other party, who do you think it's more important to need the other for the relationship to last?
Men or
So let me
women?
say this again. So let me be clear about this. Assuming one party needs the other,
More.
right? Whether it's the man needing the woman or the woman needing the man, which dynamic you think is more conducive to a long-term successful relationship? We'll start here and then work our way back around.
I feel like
Does the man need the woman or the woman need the man for the relationship to actually last?
now that's a tricky question, but because I have brothers, I'm gonna speak on the behalf of
You
my
got this,
brothers.
sis.
It's fine, whatever you want to say.
You know, a man don't really need a woman, cause y'all basically have like most men that grew up in a household with their mom. They teach them how to cook. They teach them how to do everything for themselves. So
The men?
I'm gonna say, okay, you're
Hold
saying.
on, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Okay.
whoa. Let her
yeah,
finish her
yeah.
point and then we'll
so
get to
it's
you.
like, you know,
So who do you think needs who more? For the relationship to last, who do you think needs to need who?
I think the woman need the man.
Okay.
More.
Don't, yeah,
Okay.
don't come for me now. But
Why?
I just,
Hey, it's why you engage.
Why?
All right. Well, she just explained why.
Because men are taught how to cook.
No, she said that,
And clean?
she said men are taught how to be self-sufficient to a degree is what she was basically saying.
Okay.
Cooking is just one example she gave, but that's fine. What about you? What do you think?
Well,
For the dynamic to last, who do you think needs to need who?
a man needs to need a woman or
You think a
love
man
the
needs to
woman
need a
more.
woman?
There you
Like
go.
they need to like
Okay.
yeah,
Worship the
love
woman?
it, worship them. Like I think
Okay.
someone has to love someone more, and at this point,
Has to be the man.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
has to
think
be
the
the
man? Okay. Need love. Okay, we can say that that's the same thing essentially. So you're saying the man needs to need the woman and or love the woman more.
yes.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. What about you? What do you think?
Alright, I ain't gonna lie. I understand from both sides. I'm that type of person.
To the mic.
so- I understand from both sides. So to me, I feel like it has to be in the middle. The man has to want the woman, and the woman's gonna have to want the man.
Amen.
Because
that's not realistic.
That's not gonna happen.
That's not realistic. In every single
How?
dynamic,
Let me-
okay,
It
in
doesn't
every single
happen.
social dynamic, there's always someone who has leverage, whether it's a business relationship, an establishment. There always in every relationship, there's one party that needs the other party more. I'm simply asking. It could be 51%, 49%.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
who needs to need who more, in your opinion, for the relationship to last? I think that's the key here. Not just to be in a relationship, but for the relationship to last. Do you think the man needs to need the woman more, or the woman needs to need the man more for the relationship dynamic to last?
Okay.
I think it's the man need the woman.
Okay, man needs the woman.
From what I've seen.
All right.
Because you know what I'm saying. Half of the time, like females, we take a lot. Like she said earlier, females were strong, but we're most likely the ones to leave. To be honest, like I'm be real. It's very rare. I heard my homeboys like they may talk their shit like, yeah, I'm done with that bitch, fuck that bitch, but they really don't leave. You feel me? Like it takes the female to leave for a nigga to be like, oh, she left me. Oh, fuck that hoe. Now I'm finna go. You feel me? Do my thing. So I feel like it's the man need the woman because they eventually always come back, and that's what I feel like. I don't know. 'Cause I don't feel like no
You
female.
do
need no
realize that you
man.
just contradicted yourself, right?
I said both, but you want me to pick, so I'm just.
Well, I said the question was who needs to like or who needs to need and or love, whatever term you guys want to use, for the relationship to last. But then in your example, you just specified that women are the ones that are more likely to leave.
Man, that man need him. How? I just said what it is. The man's gonna love the women more. Because
Yeah,
the
but
women,
you just said
the
that women are more
always
likely
leave.
to leave, and I said that women, and I said for the relationship to actually last. Okay, that's fine. What about you?
Same answer, nigga.
So at first I was going to say that women definitely need to love the man first, but the way that you reworded the question and the dynamic of the relationship, I feel like Men are way more easier to leave than women.
Yeah.
Women are gonna stay through thick and thin, whether you cheat on her,
Really?
whether you get somebody pregnant,
That's
whether
true.
you know she just walked in on you fucking somebody else.
You're preaching.
Women are gonna stay. But in order for the relationship, who needs who more? I feel like
Merch.
women need the men more. Because at the end of the day, why do you think these women stay in 3, 4, 5, 7, 10-year relationships, even though the man has done them dirt? Why do you think marriages still work to this day, or the old marriages actually, in case? Because it's been 50 years, and how many times has that man screwed up? But how many years they still been married together?
Alright, so you
Why?
think
Because
women
the
need men
have
more,
stayed.
but then you also made the argument that men leave relationships more than women do?
Yes, because at the end of the day, men are quick
That's
to
not
leave.
true. That's
Men
not
are-
correct at all.
Why do you say that?
Statistically speaking, women end 70 to 80% of the relationships.
Yeah,
Look
but
at divorce.
after how many times?
That's true.
After
They
how many
end them.
times? After how many times have they stayed? After how many years have they stayed?
matter.
And
It
then
doesn't
they
matter.
leaving?
They still end.
They still leave.
But how many times are men? What? How many times have men be like? Have
You
men
catch
have
me
done
cheating,
their-
are you gonna stay?
Okay then.
That's
but that's
not-
not even. Yes, it is. Yes,
no,
it
but
is.
the argument is who ends up leaving. It's women.
No, the argument.
Doesn't matter how it happens, they
The
still leave.
argument actually was who needs who more in the relationship.
In order for it to last.
In order for it to work.
Yes, but you
Therefore-
substantiated your stance on a faulty premise.
He kills me when he talks.
At the end of the day, women need men more because at the end of
That's
the day,
fine.
women stay longer and would stay and through a whole bunch of bullshit before leaving a man.
That's
a
not
man,
true.
A man can cheat 5,000 times, and that man.
I understand
that-
your conclusion, but the way you got to your conclusion is incorrect.
Listen, okay, so let me fix it for you. Let me help you understand where I'm coming from.
Okay.
A man can cheat 5,000 times, and that lady will still stay there
Sure.
through thick and thin.
Every
but
lady?
as soon as a woman cheats, it's, oh my God, it's the end of the world. I can't believe you did this to me. I'm leaving.
Okay.
Point blank.
Once again,
Sorry.
so you can say that, you can use the example of cheating, but statistically speaking, women overwhelmingly end relationships more than
But
men
at
do.
the end of the day,
and they leave.
you're speaking about statistically, but how many women in those statistics have left after the first, second, third, fifth, 5, 6, 17
But the
times?
statistic,
irrelevant.
the statistic not
Yeah,
about
they
that. The
talking-
statistic
it
literally
is
just
relevant.
states
That's irrelevant.
we just
No,
leave.
it is relevant because think about it. It don't matter. What do you talk? It is relevant because at the end of the day, the woman could leave after the 7th time, but she still ended up leaving. That's why the
The
statistic.
bottom line is that
that's
women
why
leave
this-
more, is my
that's why
point.
the-
Men
okay.
don't leave relationships, women do.
And he's telling you because I just said that.
But
I
you're
heard
not-
that.
How did you come to your hypothesis? Like, how'd you come to that
Men
point?
don't even
What's
leave
your
for
source,
real,
though?
because
But
they
men
don't
when
stop
the
talking to you for
women-
like 6 months to a year and still probably
back.
double back to see what you got going on.
Hey,
if you
I'm
still
back.
got stupidness going on, then he just don't.
But how
bother
many
with you.
times
But
do
if
women be delusional
That's
and
true.
stay?
I mean, some of
Men
y'all
too.
get y'all
Oh, okay.
delusionalness from the little person in
Okay.
y'all head too. Now your
All right.
friends.
So this is an example of what I mean when I say I can say something that's factual and you'll argue with me about a fact. Like,
I'm not arguing with you on what's
Well,
statistical.
what's your
I'm not.
source?
I'm not arguing on the fact that women leave more than men. I'm not saying that. But how many times does it take
you're
a woman
talking about
to
the why
leave?
when the why isn't relevant.
But yes, it is.
It isn't.
But it is because at the
Because
end
you
of the day,
made
we
you
talk
made the
about
argument that women leave that
We
men
can have- we
that
can-
men are more likely to leave relationships. That's factually incorrect. It's 100% that's
and
wrong. That's straight
you
up wrong.
corrected me on that, and I corrected myself when I said at the end of the day, okay, if women leave more, how many times did it take that woman to leave? That's what I'm saying. You're not focused on the how many times. You're focused on the fact that women leave in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's the pertinent part of the conversation.
But how many times did it take a man to leave? Then
Because
compared
remember,
to
what was the
how many
original
times does a
question I
woman
asked?
take
What was
to
the original
leave?
question I asked?
How long? I mean, which partner would
likes-
need to love each other more in order for it to last?
And what did I say?
Oh, and for it to last, correct?
What did I say?
So therefore, for it to last, that means no party can leave, correct? Okay. And then she made the argument that men leave more, and I said no, they don't. It's the women that leave more.
Yeah, I
See how
even
it's
said
pertinent
women
now?
leave. I even said women leave in my argument.
You see now why it's pertinent for me to correct you on that stance because it's critical to the question.
You would think.
Gotcha.
You would think you still stand by that in this generation.
It's even more so. Do you look at divorce rates?
I do actually.
Okay, so then who leaves more?
Women.
That's
Isn't it?
that's what he's saying.
But
So then what are you arguing?
But are we going to argue about statistics or are we going to argue behind the facts of statistics? Yes, women leave more, but how many times
But
does it
that's
take
not
for
the
how many
point.
times?